Did you know that you can now build $1,000 premium looking set designs just like your favorite YouTubers? That's right. None of this is real. It was all built with free AI tools. All you need is a phone, an internet connection, and your editing software of choice. I'll show you exactly how you can do this yourself, and then some really cool ideas of how you can spice up your video set design. If you're new here, this is data-driven content where I find systems and patterns to help build your authority on YouTube, save time, and remove the guesswork. Step 1, record your footage properly. All you need is a phone, a tripod, and make sure you have some good lighting. If you don't have something like this, you can always record yourself near a window, which gives you nice, bright, natural light. Next, you want to try and get a plain wall behind you. Now, this is kind of hard for me to do, but the more of a plain wall you have, the easier it will be for you to edit the photo in a second. Don't worry if you can't get a plain wall. I'm going to show you a bonus tip on how to still get away with this. Okay, the last point for this step is you really want to just try and keep your hands in front of your body. Moving it outside of the area just kind of ruins the effect, as you'll see later in the editing. Now for step 2, this is all about taking a screenshot of your footage. Go ahead and bring your recording into your editing software of choice, whether that's CapCut, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve. Then you want to go ahead and look through that footage and try to find the best part where you're kind of just still, and it's just a really clear shot of you and your background. Ideally, it's not you with your hands out and you're just looking straight to the camera. Once you found it, you want to go ahead and export that little image. Now, this button looks different in everyone's software, but again, just use Google or AI to figure it out where the export button is. Well done. So now you've got your recording and you've got the actual screenshot of the recording. And this brings us to step 3. This is the fun part because you get to use AI to actually enhance your background and build a set design and really just bring your video to life. There's actually so many different ways you can use AI to do this. So you can go to OpenAI's ChatGPT, you could go to Google's Gemini, or you can even go to Adobe's Firefly. They will all ultimately give you a little chat box, and all you have to do is just paste in the screenshot and ask it, hey, can I get you to change this in the background? Or can you put in a bookshelf here? Or, you know, something over there, whatever it may be. I personally use Higgsfield.com, which gives me access to a bunch of different AI models, which basically just means that I get access to Google's Gemini, which is my personal favorite. Now, I bought Higgsfield when it had a big discount, so I get unlimited Google Gemini generations, which is awesome. But you can go directly to these AI companies' websites and use it completely for free. It will just run out after a couple uses, depending on how many times you've prompted it. But if you're not trying to make your own original high quality looking backdrop for free, and instead you want to replicate, you know, these high level production studios of these like highly successful YouTubers, all you have to do is go to one of their videos, get a screenshot of them and their background, drag it in to the AI and ask it, hey, can you actually mix me sitting in the middle still, but give it the YouTuber's backdrop? And it will hopefully mix those together. Sometimes it gets it wrong and it doesn't understand. So try to be clear in your prompt. It can actually look really surprising and it works really, really well. Now that you have these really fun and exciting looking images, this brings us to step 4, bringing your video to life. Now you want to jump back into your editing software of choice. You want to import this screenshot that you've updated with AI and you want to drag it below your main video layer. So your normal talking head video should be on top and the background should be one layer underneath. If you have a really, really clear plain background, all you have to do now is actually just crop in the sides from the top layer, the talking head video, and you will start to see the AI generated background. If you're anything like me and you couldn't get a super clear wall behind you and it's got furniture or something in the way, then you can actually do what's called rotoscoping. Essentially, you want to be cutting the main person out of the image and separating it from your background. CapCut also has this feature. In fact, I think all the editing softwares do. Once you rotoscope the background away from your main top layer talking head video, you should just be left with you speaking and just the background underneath the footage. But because one is sitting over the other, you now have the final product. Okay, now for some bonus examples to give you inspiration for your YouTube set design. design. Again, this is completely for free and it makes your footage look so much more premium. Maybe you're looking for that super sleek, well-lit, massive studio that looks just super professional. Something like Unbox Therapy. You can do it. It's pretty crazy, but it looks incredible. Or maybe you, along the lines of a sleek design, you want something more like MKBHD, right? One of the biggest tech channels on YouTube. Or alternatively, maybe you want Casey Neistat's New York City chaotic set design with lots of things happening in the background. There are truly so many different options, and your only limitation is really your imagination. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and if you're looking for more tips and tricks like these, please join the community, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one.